We are here in the dissidents camp, the deserters camp. And we are, I think, ready to head back to the ship. The main quest. Phineas needs your help to set things right in Halcyon, but you'll need transportation first. I was missing a power regulator, but I have obtained a power regulator from Edgewater after shooting everyone in sight, destroying my reputation. Wait, does it show me what my reputations are anywhere? Feels like I should be able to see what my my reputations with the various factions are. Seems like I should oh, hey, I can fast travel back to... Wait. Is that where I need to go? I think it is. Off we go, then. Hey, we're back. Hey, Parvati, this is my ship that I'm trying to repair. There were Spacer's Choice people here, but they got killed. And I helped kill them. Kind of.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Wait, you're leaving? Why are you telling me this? Wait, those deserters left Edgewater behind. There's nothing keeping you from doing the same.
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves for my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
I mean, how could I possibly say no? What rational person would say no to this request? I guess Reed won't mind, what with him being dead and all.
Yeah, I've been thinking about that. I never got along with Mr. Thompson, but I don't think he deserved to die. He tried to do his best.
I think the Vale's better off without him.
I don't know about that. Mr. Thompson wasn't an evil man. He wasn't given to violence. Though if Miss McDevitt were here, I wager she'd agree with you. I had my misgivings about Miss McDevitt and the deserters, but you took pity on them and sent power to their garden even though you knew Mr. Thompson would hate you for it. All this time, you've been determined to get your regulator back, get your ship up and running, and cut a path out of this place. And well, I won in.
I'd be glad to have you along. Pick a cabin and it's yours.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, ma'am. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
That's pretty funny. Ada, we have a crew. Aboard the Unreliable. Guess what, Ada? I brought back...
I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
Oh, I didn't realize you had an opinion on that, Ada. Well, I'm glad to have helped.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I have a power regulator. What do I do with it?
Do you know how to install a power regulator?
I mean... I don't, but I'm sure Parvati would help. Well, yeah, with Parvati's help, I'm sure I know what I'm doing.
Outstanding, Captain. Your aptitude for engineering will prove invaluable in the event of another catastrophic engine failure. Our engine room is located behind you. Across the cargo bay, up the ladders.
I'll be back. Parvati, are you gonna help? Where'd she go? How do I... Where are the ladders? Oh, there they are. I will now install the power regulator. This looks like a hazardous work area. We did it, Parvati.
Yeah, huh?
Oh, never mind. Thought you might be more excited about having the engine working, but I guess not. What's this over here? Vocational Competence Respecification Machine. Oh, cool. Choosing to respec refunds all your skill points and perk points. Okay, would you like to spend 500 bits? Okay, it costs 500 bits. Bits are at a premium in this game, I have discovered. I find myself cash poor quite frequently. I can never afford to buy any armor or weapons or anything. Wait, I just noticed. There's a sawed-off shotgun sitting here, and 15 weapon parts. Nice. Let's see. I feel like I can probably break down some trip blades. A shock stick, I'll hold on to that. Claw rake. I mean, I really don't need any of it. Wait. That should go to, a grenade launcher? When did I get that? Got all these melee weapons that I don't need. I am going to give... Let's see, Parvati's using an impact hammer, which is 131. Oh, the shock stick is not any better. Maybe I should give her, what are her skills at? I should probably give her some better armor, too. She's currently only wearing armor level 7. Don't have a lot of gear here. Well, have a makeshift low-pressure suit. That's a little bit better. And a patched low-pressure helmet. And I think I want to give you... Maybe you can have the sawed-off shotgun since you seem to like close-range combat so much. Only 93 DPS? Really? It's a terrible, terrible shotgun. I could also give you that plasma rifle. There we go. Good deal. Now that the power regulator is installed, speak with Ada to pilot the Unreliable out of Emerald Vale. Ah, we're leaving. Are we going to another planet? Actually, let me check my own armor. I'm wearing armor level 10. I don't think I have anything better than that. Oh, I do have a standard troop helmet. Nope, I'm gonna keep my sneak +3. That's medium armor. I'd like to get some lightweight armor, though. This is all medium. Oh well. Whatever. Good enough. I'll do inventory management offline. It's so boring to watch. It's also boring to do, which is why I wish there was less inventory management in games like this. Alright, Ada, let's go.
What can I do for you, Captain?
I've installed the power regulator.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the Unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Well, let's get out of here then. Huh. The ship looks like it's gonna fall apart any second.
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Well, good. I've been waiting to hear from him.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the Unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you.
I have been feeling a little bit lightheaded, and also, I can slow down time.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Gladys Culkelly. Lovely woman. So, let's see. Slow down. You're asking me to get a... Wait. Or I could put a couple of light years between me and Halcyon.
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here. You, me, and the rest of this colony. We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place, and we can start by reviving the Hope.
You said something about needing a nav key to land on Monarch.
Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Culkelly.
Right, the black marketeer.
Gladys and I have been doing business for years. Her smuggling credentials are unimpeachable. If anyone can get you a key to Monarch, it's her.
Can't I land somewhere outside Stellar Bay?
In theory, I suppose you could land your ship in Cascadia, and in theory, I suppose you might survive the experience. Cascadia is utterly seething with dangerous, highly aggressive creatures more than capable of tearing you limb from limb. You'd have to be a lunatic to land in Cascadia, and I'm reasonably certain I tested your brain for incipient signs of insanity. Trust me, talk to Gladys Culkelly.
Fine, I'll go have a word with Gladys then.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
You want me to wear a cape?
Wrong matter of shroud, my slow-witted accomplice. This is, how to put it simply, a device that makes you look different, sound different. Briefly. The device has its limits, but it will allow you to blend in perfectly, and probably won't jeopardize your ability to have children. Will it? No, definitely not. Probably, yes. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
People will actually fall for this? It seems far-fetched.
Ha 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 ha! The beauty is they don't expect it. The shroud is the only one of its kind. We humans have a tendency to overlook the unexpected. Activate the disguise, walk past someone. What do they see? A figure dressed like a fellow employee. Don't act odd. They won't focus on you.
You mentioned this thing has limitations, though.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example. Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
And, why do I need a gadget for this? Couldn't I just steal a uniform or something?
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise? The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
How the hell does a hologram sweeten your breath?
Science, that's how.
Okay, I see you dodged the question entirely. Well, I'll put it to good use. Thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Oh, you mean I can actually choose to go to that Cascadia place? Okay, but first... Alright, there's the navigation terminal. First I gotta go to the captain's quarters. And get this shroud thing. Holographic Shroud. The Holographic Shroud projects a disguise on you and your companions that gives you access to restricted areas, provided you have the correct ID cartridge for that area. Restricted areas are off limits to unauthorized personnel and otherwise result in being attacked on sight. I have a computer, too. And a storage bin. And a game board. And Reed's hat. What does Reed's hat do for me? It's level 6. Dialogue skills plus 7. Ugh, sneeze. Is that better than sneak skills plus 3? And armor 13? I'm gonna put it on for now. You know, actually, I'm wondering, I saw a respec terminal. I wonder if there's a way to change my appearance.
Tinkering at the workbench? I used to love watching Alex work. Now I like watching you.
Okay, thanks, Ada. Parvati, you look strange in that helmet.
Yeah, so this is my hidey spot now. I was looking for a place that was quiet. I figured the kitchen would be louder than the hold, so here I am. Cozy-like, ain't it?
What do you think of the ship?
That's in pretty good shape considering how hard Mr. Hawthorne ran it. It's a Yakita LHA 120, A2 model, I'm pretty sure. The Block 2 design scooshed in extra cargo space but didn't change the stock engines. Probably a touch underpowered, huh?
Accurate in all particulars. I conclude you are Edgewater's board-certified mechanic.
Oh yeah, that's the ship's computer voice thingy.
Oh, neat! I've never seen a talkie system before. I read about them, though, in a trade magazine. Hello, I am not a board-certified mechanic, but my dad was. He taught me all he knew. Do you understand?
Speech recognition is one of the many skills I have been programmed to simulate.
You're not simulating it, you're doing it! I asked a question and you answered it.
I am gratified you consider this facsimile convincing.
So, let's see. What do you think, Parvati? Is this safe to fly now that we got the regulator?
I don't see any holes in the hull. I'll take a good squint at her, make sure everything's tip-top. But I think we're cooking with plasma torches. You can do that, you know. My dad taught me how to make grilled cheese sandwiches with a plasma torch.
I think we would have noticed holes in the hull without me having to ask you. Alright, break time's over. Wait, I'm taking that helmet off of you. Wait, actually, I think there was a setting for that, so I'm gonna look for that. Gameplay, show player helmets. Oh, show companion helmets. Well, let's turn all the helmets off. Helmets are a bad idea all around. So we got a workbench. We had a... That's for respecking. That's not gonna help me any. What's up here? Is this the kitchen? Crew cabins, I suppose. Ooh, what's this? There's no response from the auto-mechanical unit. A serial number etched in its chassis includes the letters SAM. S-A-M. The cleaning machine. You found a non-operational sanitation and maintenance automechanical on the Unreliable. If you can get it running again, it may prove useful. Ask Ada about the SAM unit. I will do that. Okay, those are our captain's quarters. Is there anything in here that can change my appearance? Authorized login sequence recognized. Welcome, Captain. Let's check Alex Hawthorne's messages. Viewing messages for user Hawthorne A. Please select from the following options. Hawthorne's sent messages, archived messages, and unread messages. Wow, there's a lot. Let's see what he sent. To U. Bedford. Look, there's no call for shouting. My terminal was busted. Had a few too many and might have knocked it off the desk. You know how it is. Sometimes you just gotta cut loose. I'm not telling you where Wells is, so lay off. Buy me a drink at the Lost Hope next time I'm in, and I might forgive you. Whoops, I left the entire thing. Let's see his archived messages. Oh my god, there's a ton of them. From Udom Wingman's Wingman, Bedford, to Alex Wingman Hawthorne. Dearest Alex, I can't tell you how pleased I am to finally hear from you. Your message was hilarious. I'm delighted by your sense of humor and the tale of your hijinks. I hope your terminal will cooperate for the foreseeable future. By the way, I was scraping Groundbreaker's comms network for tasty little tidbits, and I noticed you declined to dock at Edgewater's landing pad, and instead touched down in the wilderness. You rugged individualist, you. I only pray that idiot Thompson wasn't giving you any trouble. Anyway, I hope your meeting down on Terra 2 proves fruitful, and I look forward to corresponding you with greater regularity. Your best friend, Udom. I feel like I'm reading these in the wrong order. Subject. Hello? Hello? Alex, I don't know where you were raised, but I'd hazard to guess it may have been a barn, because anyone with even a modicum of decent rearing would know it's unforgivably rude to ignore the ardent, sincere messages of one's friends. Best, Udom. P.S. Please respond. Checking in from Udom Bedford. Dear Alex, hello. Hope this finds you well. It was a pleasure to see you in my office again last week. Once again, I'm terribly sorry about the impounding mix-up. How could it have happened a second time? Terminals these days, I swear, dreadfully unreliable. Just like your ship. I hope you've given some thought to that thing we discussed, you know, about the Wells fellow. I'm so sorry to press, but I have the strangest tickling feeling that you really do know him, and if you could just tell me where he is, well, it would be marvelous for our friendship, wouldn't it? Looking forward to seeing you again, Wingman. Your dear friend, Udom. Message number 4. Subject, a pleasure. Yeah, I think I should have read these in the reverse order. Dear Alex, hello, Udom here. Udom Bedford. We met when I accidentally impounded your ship. My silly fat fingers embarrassing me once again. I hope that wasn't too terribly inconvenient for you. It was such a pleasure for me, and I tremendously appreciate your forbearance in not throttling me. You really are quite the gentleman. If you're ever in Groundbreaker's airspace, well, space, please don't hesitate to look me up. The Lost Hope serves Spectrum vodka. Perhaps we could try every color? You know, really tie one on. Let me know, your new friend, Udom. And then we sent a message to Udom Bedford. Look, there's no call for shouting. My terminal was busted. Had too many. I'm not telling you where Wells is, so lay off. Buy me a drink at the Lost Hope next time I'm in, and I might forgive you. And we have an unread message from Udom Bedford. Subject, thank you. Oh, I forgot to mention in my previous message, silly me, I'm mailing you a copy of my favorite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of, well, steel. It's not exactly board approved, so don't you go showing it around to your spacer buddies. I hope it will amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to a certain someone are entirely intentional. Udom. Well, what is the deal with this Udom fellow? Let's check the logs. Viewing log entries from user A. Hawthorne. I guess we'll do these in order. Man, I gotta get some better earbuds. Log entry number 1, titled Shrink Ray. Captain's Note SW001. Note to self, remember this later. No, better. Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point. I saw in actuality with my own 2 eyes a sublimely powerful weapon in Wells' lab, just sitting there for the taking. If the gray hair were to look away or forget about it, maybe. Or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely. He called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. I had heard rumors of fantastical weapons like this one, weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science's cutting edge, but I figured they were just stories, to be honest. Laying eyes on Wells' shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumors. More to be had. Log entry number 2. Hammer power. The last time I got sloshed, I was imbibing at the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. Look, Udom was really free with the drinks, but he seems like an okay fellow. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on 2 Mardets yammering on about a mad scientist some years back who'd claimed he'd made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony. Like none of us had heard that one before. But here is the good part. The Mardets said the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power, or something similar. A strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat? Sure fits the bill. Could be another one of the weapons that inspired Wells. Log entry number 3. Black market leads. Why won't Wells just give the shrink ray to me? Blast him to the depths of the labyrinths on Tartarus and back. Let the record show I did apologize for shouting him down 5 times. But, architect be damned, it's just sitting there, neglected, and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission, or, breaking expensive equipment, when he said it wasn't ready yet, and that even if it were, he couldn't entrust it to someone like me. What does that even mean, I ask? That I'm not trustworthy enough? That I'd use it to wipe out the good, hard-working folks of the colony like some sort of moralless psycho? I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associations, but I follow a strict code of me, myself, and mine. What's not to respect in that? Exactly. Now I have to wait until Wells forgets or thinks he's misplaced it. In the meanwhile, I have been tracking down additional rumors pertaining to others of these science weapons throughout Halcyon. If gossip holds true, my next step will be to check with the black market merchants on the Groundbreaker and in Fallbrook. Black market merchants on the Groundbreaker is exactly where I'm going. Let's search for the term Sam. Search results, SAM. First SAM result. Experimental note 01695. Do not forget, you found a discarded sanitation and maintenance automechanical in Emerald Vale's scrap heap during your last job. It should not be too difficult to get it up and running. With a few key modifications, I can envision a combat-capable variant. Some might say, a clean, mean killing machine. Should be fun. Second SAM result. Experimental note 01696. Removal of factory standard Suds Steeper was successful. Delivery of combat modified replacement part Acid Steeper has been delayed. Progress setback is estimated now to be a solid 3 months. Not like I have more pressing matters to attend to. Ah, but I do. Third SAM result. Experimental note 01697. I'm giving up hope on the delivery. The part is lost in transit and it's not turning up anytime soon. But, good news! I heard from a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker, who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of an acid steeper I can, filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. I sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick it up following this next pit stop back to Emerald Vale. Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details to come later. A.H. And that is everything in the computer. Weapons from the Void is a new quest. Logs found in the captain's terminal on the Unreliable mentioned finding a powerful weapon. Perhaps the Halcyon colony contains other weapons which, like this one, push the boundaries of what science can achieve. It would be worthwhile to seek out these devices, these science weapons. Acquire the science weapon on Groundbreaker. Acquire Phineas's science weapon. And regarding Sam, you found entries on Hawthorne's terminal in the captain's quarters regarding his attempts to turn Sam into a combat-capable unit. Hawthorne planned to replace Sam's Sud Steeper with an Acid Steeper, but never picked up the part from Roseway. So I guess if we go to Roseway, we can pick up a part to fix Sam.
I like what you've done with the place. Kitschy collectibles are such a human inclination.
It's literally the first time I've set foot in the place. I haven't done anything.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
Do you know anything about the automechanical gathering dust in the janitor's closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago, I'm sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify Sam. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for Sam to properly operate.
Well, I did that. I'd like to learn more about the colony, Ada.
What part of the colony would you like to discuss?
Tell me about Phineas's orbital lab.
Yes. As Dr. Wells is a wanted outlaw, he built his laboratory into an asteroid. Orbital destinations can be challenging to land on. His more so than most.
What do you know about Phineas?
There is a bounty on his head, one with a markedly high reward amount. Shall I engage the laser weapons system?
No, do not do that. Not just yet.
A sensible choice, as we do not have any laser weapons.
Oh. Why'd you say the landing might be rough?
The outlaw scientist known as Dr. Phineas V. Wells has taken a measure of precautions to make the lab undetectable to those hunting him. Even knowing the location, my systems resist my orders to go where I instruct them.
Let's talk about something else.
How can I be of assistance?
Well, I think that's enough for now, Ada.
See you soon, Captain.
Well, it seems we have a lot ahead of us. How much more is in this game, anyway? The reason I started playing this game is because I saw that The Outer Worlds 2 was about to be released, and I think it is actually out now. I am actually kind of anxious to play that game, so I was hoping to kind of speed run through this game, but it feels like there's like 75% of the game left to get through, so I guess I'm gonna be here a while. But for now, I'm gonna take a break.